All right, from same person. Thank you very much for submitting these tickets. Peanut profile. What is peanut profile? I'm not sure if I ever heard of this, but that's okay. This is the process of figuring out what this is. You'll come across issues that you don't know. You've never heard about, you don't know what it is. What is peanut profile? I don't know. It could be all kinds of different things. I don't know what peanut profile is. You probably don't know what peanut profile is, and that's okay. The only way to figure this out is to actually do some research, do some basic troubleshooting, guys. Basic troubleshooting. Always refer to basic troubleshooting and always go through the things that you know first before you ask for help. Okay, peanut profile. Unable to edit peanut profile, please see attached screenshot of an error. Thank you very much for providing the screenshot. I am so glad you submitted a screenshot. It's gonna help a lot here. Okie dokie. So let's look at the screenshot. Wonderful screenshot, high quality and everything. Okay. So this is for a website that I'm not familiar with. It's sanbs.ci.hr. Okay. And it says an error has occurred, invalid method specified. So every time you see a generic error like this without technical jargon down here, usually it'd be like technical jargon, there'd be like a specific error, blah blah blah. No, this is just a web page created that reroutes you when you do something on the website, and it gives you this page. It just plops that out. So that's how websites work. There is a special page just created like this. That's all it says on it. And every time you do something wrong, and you have to specify for what reason, it's going to give you this type of error, where it's just a generic error. It's just somebody typed it in. An error has occurred, invalid method specified. Now, being not too specific and generic, it actually, you can get some information out of it. First of all, when you look at it right away, it says invalid method specified. So what is, first thing when you hear word invalid, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Well, it could be invalid login ID, it could be invalid password, right? That's the first thing that comes to my mind. And then it says invalid method specified. So method. So it's invalid, and we go back, invalid login ID, login password, invalid method. So it's a wrong method of what I'm doing, and then it says specified. So what this tells me is that whatever I was doing previously, the method I was doing it is invalid, not necessarily what I was typing in. So this could just mean whatever you selected as an option on the screen to do, that is invalid. So not necessarily password or a login ID, but a method of you specified. And so let's say you're trying to log in, and then it tells you, how do you want to log in? And then you specify, I want to use my password, or I want to use my single sign-on password. I want to use my duo code, or I want to use multi-factor authentication. I want to use my email. I want to use my login ID. I want to use my, I don't know, date of birth. I don't know. So those things could be invalid. But it could also be a broken link. It could be a broken menu. It could be broken menu. So we don't know. However, we do know some information here, and for these reasons, I'm going to go back, and I'm going to actually do this here, and we're going. This is what you would do too. Hello. I've never talked to this person before. Well, aside from the previous ticket, I apologize. This is something I should have done in the previous ticket because it's from the exact same person. I apologize. So make sure you do this every time you talk to somebody for the first time. Just use your own name. Don't say you're Irvin. I'm Irvin, not you. All right, I have your ticket. However you want to put this about PNet. And if you want to ask questions, you can and go through this through the email. But in this case, I really want to know what's going on by taking control and talking to the customer. Error. I'm going to say, may I take control of your computer to have a look. Of course, however you want to do this, you can. Whichever, as long as you resolve the issue, the order you do things not necessarily matters. It matters in the sense if you want to be more proactive, or meaning that you do things ahead of time to make sure that you get to a point or to a resolution quicker, you can do that. However works for you. If so, please provide your computer. You know what? I'm going to say this. Please use this link to let me take control. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So we're going to take control, and on user's computer, we're going to go to this website to see what's going on. So it's SANBS, new tab, SANBS. And I actually looked it up before, just to say what this is. So this is the website that user is trying to log into, and he mentioned PNet profile. Or he or she, I'm not sure, I apologize. This person tried to edit their PNet profile, and they got that error. So they went onto this website, and by the way, this is South Africa National Blood something something, National Blood Service. So looks like they, in my idea, in my mind, this person was already logged in, and they try to go in and edit their profile. So they're already logged in, and so you kind of watch them do it. You watch them do it. You say, okay, I'm watching your screen now. Go ahead and do it. And then whenever you get to the point where they say, you know, click on this, click on that, and they get that error, and they come across this error, and if indeed that's the error, well, what can you do? Are you a web designer for this website? Are you the web designer? No, you're not. So what can you do? You can contact, if this is affecting multiple people, and you can check that by telling user, hey, have somebody in your group try it as well. Have somebody in your group try it as well. And if there are multiple people with the same issue, then you can contact the web developer. Web developer, which you might have a contact right away, or you may not. Usually it's in about section, or contact us. Here it is. Here is a contact. Our support team is here to assist. There's a phone number, and there's that. So if you are somebody who is allowed to actually do this, if you're doing help desk, you may not be allowed to contact administrators like this, but if you're just doing like on-site tech support, you should be allowed to contact these people directly and tell them, hey, there's something wrong with your website. The web developer, web support, or the owner of the website. You know, so you should be able to contact, say, hey, there's the problem. However, if nobody else has this problem, then I would tell the user to contact the customer service, whoever has set him up with the profile, whoever gave him the account, to take a look at their specific account to see if there are any issues. Okay. So again, if multiple people are affected by this issue, then contact the web admin, web administrator, or the support team that I showed you down here, like this. But if it's just for this person, error only for this person, then this person can contact whoever set them up with an account for this to make sure that there's no issues on their end for specifically for this person. Okay. I'm going to say if issue is affecting multiple people, please contact web admin for support. If this issue is only affecting you, come on, issue is only affecting you, please contact customer service for this website, or whoever set you up with an account for an account. Let's see, how can I word this? Please contact customer service for this website, or whoever set you up with an account. I can't think of any better way of putting this. But, you know, because it may be... Okay, because there might be something wrong with your profile. That's what I'm going to say. Why did I keep right-clicking? It's okay. I'm getting a little tired, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to close it. So yeah, we're constantly going to talk about multiple solutions for everything that we talk about in these videos.